Hello, and welcome to How to Create Digital Readers in an Early Childhood Education Program. So, first, I'd like to start out with talking a little bit about technology in an ECE program by referencing the NAEYC's position statement and the Fred Rogers Center recommendation for early childhood educators on technology. So basically, it is important to prohibit the passive use of television, videos, DVDs, and other non active technologies and media in early childhood programs for children younger than 2, and then discourage passive and non interactive uses with children ages 2 to 5. And so all technology implemented in the early childhood classroom should be carefully considered, and there should be significant interaction between the caregivers and the children during any technology experience. And so, what I'm going to talk about today is one very effective way to implement technology in the classroom, which is through digital readers. And I also would like you to keep in mind that your students have varying experiences with technology prior to entering the classroom, so it is important to assess their prior knowledge as well when they enter the early childhood classroom. One way that I have found to adequately implement technology through both virtual and live teaching is through digital readers. So I'm the director of academics for 2 multi-age classrooms, one in the US and the other one in the Czech Republic. And then I also teach a virtual preschool class to 3, 4, and 5-year-olds. And so I have found that accessing readers that are accessible to a linguistically diverse population is challenging. My colleagues and I want to ensure that language in the story is accessible to all of our students. And so one way of doing this is to create more personalized readers for students. By creating these more personalized readers, we're able to make connections between students' home language and also teaching English in the classroom. We have started out with readers that are inspired by the letter of the week. The books currently are written exclusively in English, but the plan is to create readers that are bilingual and based on familiar words in the student's home and in the school language as well. The image you see here is an image that was drawn by a student for the letter of the L book, and the next book, the image you see is drawn by another student for our T book. And so one of the great things about using a book creator to develop these readers in the classrooms is you can actually use student drawings, or you can use stock images, or like for myself, I do a lot of the illustrations. And so the program I use is Book Creator 1, and this has been very useful. This particular program has been made for students to create their own books. So it's a very user-friendly program for teachers and doesn't take a very long time to learn. And so here are some examples. Here is an example of an S book that I created with Book Creator, and so it's super simple to insert images that you either draw or that you have your students create. You can also add text and different photographs, so it could even be a book where you use exclusively photographs from the classroom, which can also be helpful, or that students bring into the classroom. And so this is a level 1 reader, and so it's very simple with the picture and the word. And so one of the great things is then you can also record yourself reading the story as well. And so when this book is accessed through the Book Creator library, you can flip through it like a book, which is also nice. So you could include this on the tablets that are in the classroom, or view it through a projector, or you can export the book. I normally export it through PDF or as video. And so when you're exporting it as PDF, the teachers who receive it can easily print it off and then use it as in their classroom as well, either digitally or as a tactile reader. The next book I'm going to show you is a book that I also included audio with. And so when this book is exported as a movie, it will play like a movie with the audio within it, or if the students can interact with Create a Book on their tablets, they can press the audio button to activate it as well. And so this is really nice because for dual language learners in centers, it can be recorded in whatever languages that are being taught in the classroom. In this case, these books are in English.
O makes the sound ah, o, oo.
And so as you go through the book, there's different recordings with each page.
Meet Olivia the octopus.
And what I tried to do is to make it interactive and include math components as well. And so, for example,
O is for owl.
and then the math component.
Can you count the owls with me? 1, 2, 3, 4.
And so as you go through the story, it shows different images, and then the students have the opportunity to not only listen to parts of the story, but also to integrate counting within the story as well. And so it's really helpful addition to integrating technology within the classroom. Again, the app that was used to create these books is called Book Creator, and I hope you found this information helpful and an easy way to create readers for your own early childhood classroom, and a way to implement technology in your classroom that helps to create interaction between students and the teacher. Thanks. Bye.